hope you enjoyed your break. You are almost dictionary experts. There are just two more things that you have to know in order to make using the dictionary super easy. Okay, so if you've used the dictionary before, you might know that sometimes once you locate the word you need, you find more than one definition, and each definition is very different from the other. For example, the teacher wants a draft of your argument before you meet with the principal to request a longer recess. The word draft in the dictionary is defined as a liquid for drinking, a plan, or a current of air. Okay, so we have air, liquid, or plan. This is very interesting. So what are we going to do? Which is it? You've got to use context clues. I know if you've ever taken a reading class above the 4th grade, you've heard about context clues. Now's the time to use them. You have to ask yourself, what information can we get from the other words in the sentence that we already know? What words can help me? Well, let's look at our sentence. I know what argument means because I'm really good at arguing. I know what a meeting is. My parents always have them. And I definitely know what a principal is. And I know what recess is. And I'm going to be requesting a longer recess. Those are some pretty strong context clues. I'm not sure that it has anything to do with liquid. You can also replace the word in the sentence that you don't know with the definitions that you found to see which one makes the most sense. So, does your teacher want a liquid for your argument? It sounds funny, but no. Does your teacher want a current of air for your argument? I mean, maybe it's hot in there, but yet no, that doesn't make sense. Does your teacher want a plan? What you will say to your principal to try and get a longer recess? Yes, that has to be it. It definitely makes the most sense. Draft means a plan for something. Woohoo! See how easy it is? Never, ever, never, ever, never just choose the first definition that is listed. Otherwise, you're still reading a foreign language. Find the one that fits, makes sense. Use context clues. Just do it. Okay, so we know how to find our word. We know what to do when there's more than one definition. But what happens when you look up a word and the definition is so weird you have no idea what it means? Ugh. That's really frustrating. But remember why we're using the dictionary in the first place. So we're going to just have to use it twice. We're using the dictionary to understand what we're reading. So if we look up a word and we still don't understand the definition, but we don't try to figure out what it means, we're really just wasting our time. So you're going to have to take the words in the definition and look those words up too. Here's an example. Val always puts on such a pomp display when she is around her friends. Pomp? I've heard pump, pom-pom. What the heck is pomp? I guess we have to use the dictionary. So away we go, looking in our dictionary, and we find the definition for pomp. Pomp, stately, or ostentatious display. What the heck is ostentatious? Say what? Oh my gosh, I don't know what this is saying to me. Okay, chill. Just stay calm and search on. So look up the word stately. Stately says grand or dignified. Okay, I know grand means big, and that does kind of make sense with the sentence. Let me replace it. Val always puts on such a big display when she is around her friends. I think that that's going to work. I think I understand that. But let me just check a little bit more. Let's just look up ostentatious to get a better understanding of the word pomp. When I look up ostentatious, I find the word showiness. So I can combine that with the previous word, stately, which means big or grand, and showiness. Ah, Val is a show-off. Whenever she's around her friends, she's a show-off. Oh, those people get on my nerves. What about you? Anyway, so now you know what to do. We kind of took a couple of the definitions, looked them up, and then made our own definition based on our own understanding. Okay? So, pomp is show off, basically. Okay, so how does this help you with reading? Let's recap. If you don't know the words you're reading, then you really aren't reading a story. You have no idea what they're talking about. So as you read for the first time, go ahead and highlight the words that you don't know. Every word that you don't know. Ones that you think you know, go ahead and highlight them and look them up. Yes, it's going to take some time in the beginning, but eventually you're going to learn so many words that you're going to notice you're not going to need to use the dictionary as much. After you highlight the words and you look them up, replace the words that you've highlighted with your own understanding of the words and the definitions that you found. Like we took pomp and we kind of made it into show off. We didn't have to write down this long, lengthy definition. Just a quick definition that's one that you understand in your own words. The most important part, once you've replaced the words that you didn't know, guys, you have to reread the passage. Whether it's a short passage, reread the whole thing. If you're reading a novel or a book, do this a paragraph or a page at a time. Once you've found those words on that page, go ahead and reread the page so that you understand what the author is trying to tell you. And like that, voila! You've translated your passage. It's not a foreign language anymore. You understand what you've read. Those reading questions are going to be so much easier now. Your grade is going to be amazing. And your vocabulary has just grown a ton. But don't be pomp. Stay cool. Just use the dictionary. Until next time, this is Erin with ELAR Fun Room. Have a great day and have fun using that dictionary.